Okay. It's like 5 minutes, so I'm just gonna change stuff. So, hi, chat. Welcome to the stream. What the? Who's walking? Hold on, I hear people walking. I'm paranoid. I think we're good. Hi, chat. Welcome to the stream. Jesus Christ, 53. What did I miss? She was at 33. Yeah, okay. OG I talked about this yesterday. But yeah, a day or so off stream, I was talking with JJ, and then JJ was like, "Fuck it, I'll just give you more subs." And I was like, "Bro, don't do that." But then I just did it anyway. So yeah, here we are. Now we're at like our peak subs like has been 103 or 102 or something like that, which is fucking bonkers. So yeah, it was just JJ being JJ. Don't mind that. So good luck with fighting for the leaderboard position if you're gonna do that. But hi, chat. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. OG New Kid, your attendance has been accounted for. Yippee! Okay, I'm gonna be so honest. I have not gotten anything done today because I was. What the? What the? Treasure? What's a treasure trade? What is a treasure trade? Wait, that's kind of cool. Thank OG Duke. What the fuck? Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Hello? That's all I can give right now, sadly. Bro, you've gifted more than enough. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you so much for the. Oh my god. Well, I guess we've hit the 110 sub goal, so which is something I will finalize at some point. I swear. I was like doing stuff with that yesterday after stream. So, get Sea Dog here or JJ to continue the train. I invoke the summon. I don't know if it's gonna work today, but we'll see. We'll see. But thank you again for the 10 gifted. This is fucking insane. What the? Bro. At this rate, half of my follower count might as well just have a sub at this point. It's like almost half of my followers have a sub, which is crazy. But oh my god. But yeah, I haven't gotten anything done. So today we're going to be editing and being somewhat productive and yet also yapping. So we got 3 minutes. Well, you better hope someone shows up. I don't know. A treasure train? I don't know what a participant saved 35%. Oh, I see. Huh, interesting. Well, we'll see. But let's see. Yeah, I was rewatching MCC, or not rewatching, I was watching the MCC VOD, or the Twitch Rivals VOD from yesterday, and that was hype. That was cool. I watched Sandwich as my main POV, and that was really, really cool to watch. I guess that's what it feels like to watch sports, huh? But I'm not a sports person, so I wouldn't know. Although I did get a little glimpse of that from, what was it, the Super Bowl last year, because I didn't want the Chiefs to win. Because, yeah, I'm an East Coast person, so I like East Coast teams. Not that it really matters, because I don't really follow them, but, like, you get the idea. Anyways, enough stalling, because we're getting work done today. Yippee! We'll be podcasting and whatnot, too, you know. Yeah. JJ wasn't even subbed. I'd gifted him a sub. You know what? Yeah. Sure. Yippee! Thank you again for the 10 gifted. It's fucking insane, but you know. You know how typically I like reset the sub goal? I'm not gonna do that. I'll just only increase it, but I'll keep the data the same. So we'll see how much we truly got over the span of 2 months, I guess. So, yippee! Anyways, enough stalling. Hopefully I set this up right. Okay, we should be good. Because I was testing this earlier. And I believe it should be working. Ignore the weird ass, like, thing. The black bars on the top and bottom of the screen. That's just the, what is it? The windowed whatnots. So, hopefully this works. It should be, because I tested this earlier, and I just did a trial edit for this short anyways. Today we're going to be editing just a bunch of shorts, because what? I have a good ol'... What? I'm at 15 right now. I have like 30, no, not 30. I have like 15-ish more shorts to edit. So we're just gonna yoink. Gotta go lurk now, but hopefully they revive the train. Thank you for the lurk, OG New Kid, and thank you for the 10 gifted. Thank you again. I hope you enjoy your lurk. But yeah, we're gonna be editing and also yapping. To be fair, I didn't know what to title this as, because it's like, oh, I'm not real, there's no like video editing category on Twitch, so we're just gonna go with it. Yippee! Respectfully no emote. That's cool. Treasure train complete. Yippee! Crazy. Wait, I'm gonna actually do a 0.5 of this, because I actually have never taken a photo of me like actually streaming before. So this will be fun to go back to. But yeah, I have a good old like 15 or so shorts. Will we finish them all this stream? Who knows? Probably, because it takes me, what, 10 to 15 minutes to edit one, depending on the length. So we'll just get into it, I guess. Let me see if you guys can hear it.
I have the audio, but no video. Audio with no video makes a lot of sense.
You could just like reenact everything. That would be a lot of work, but it'd be really funny.
Oh,
okay,
yes,
you guys can hear it. It's
I
gonna be
was
like a
here.
bit quiet, but
I
like
said
it's
the mint.
fine. If anything, it's
The mint was
spoilers
like,
for the shorts that I'm uploading, even though these are like all stream highlights anyway. I do not sound like that. Cause what are these from? These are from the February 1st stream I did at the beginning of the year, like a few months ago. So yeah, most of these are just Dogcraft shorts that I finally gotten around to editing, because now I've run out my stash of re-uploads. But yippee! And I just uploaded one a few minutes ago, so you guys can go check that out if you want. But let's lock in. If anyone else needs to do their work, do your work! But we're also going to be yapping about stuff too, and maybe you all can see how I edit. And if we get bored of editing shorts, I already imported the footage for A Little to the Left, so maybe we can try rough cutting some of that, even though that's very, very boring. But we'll see. I don't know. Anyway, we gotta lock in.
I have the audio.
What is this? Oh.
I have the.
Actually, I'm gonna. What do I title? I'll title these as like what I'm gonna title them as. Because typically when I edit shorts, or like when I post shorts, it's like they have a little tagline to them in the caption. Or like on TikTok, they'll have a little graphic with the title of said short. So I guess for this, I'll just do the name. Because typically when I edit shorts, I go over to the deliver page, like here, where I'm hovering in the bottom. But file names are a thing. And I could get rid of it, but it's also like, oh, I need to actually see what I'm editing. What is this one called? Oh, I called this one genetics, I'm pretty sure. Genetics. What is this one? I'll call this one pummeled. Let's see, what is this one?
I have the audio, but I have the.
Boop, boop, boo. Oh my god, I can't type. Oh my god, DaVinci Resolve also updated to, what was it? Resolve 20. So now we have all these weird ass buttons. We have like the VO button. This is the keyframe tray. Oh. I assume that has to go with like, that has to do with like these old things. But I haven't really delved into that yet. What is this? This is the stack thumbline thing. The transcribe thing. It doesn't work because I don't pay for Resolve. I just use the free version, which is fine. Hence why I'm doing all of these fucking things by hand, you know? But it's a vibe. It's a vibe, I guess.
Audio.
Let's see.
Audio.
Edit the. Wait.
I have the audio, but
Oh. I have the audio, but. Oh, purple subs are, for context, purple subs are Rage because Rage is, you know, here. And then these are my subs. So, and then this is just like, what? Logo, this thing, and then footage and audio. So those are all my tracks for anyone who's wondering. Not that I don't think anyone cares because there's only so much you can talk about while video editing. We'll try not to give a tutorial because that's not what this is. This is just me literally trying to get work done. So, I don't know.
no video.
I have to turn. You could just. I guess that's just the reason for me to turn up Rage's audio. So I can actually see the audio tracks.
I have the audio, but no video.
Staring at the timeline brings me back. Also, hi, I'm in class. Hi, Mango. Welcome to the stream. Well, I would say I hope you enjoy your class, but it's class, so you can only enjoy it to an extent. But welcome to... I guess this would be considered behind the scenes of what Mint does, like, outside of streaming. It's mainly just editing. Although I was playing Minecraft earlier just because, yeah. Hydrate? I will do that. Thank you for the hydrate. I am running out of water. Uh-oh. That's not good, but it's okay. That will be a future Mint problem.
No video.
Do.
Audio with no video. Audio with no.
What is even the context of this? I don't even know.
Makes a lot of sense.
You could just like reenact everything. That would be a lot of work, but it'd be really funny.
Oh yeah, so I was right here. I said the Mint. And Mint was like,
oh yeah, hey guys, yeah. I do not. Boop. How much am I turning up Rage? 16. I think when it comes to editing, audio is also something that I'm really like iffy on still. I don't know much about it. And also my earbuds that I use are kind of busted, so if fucking like oh my god. This is new. Okay. Huh. You know what? That's a future Mint problem. I don't need to worry about that. Audio window. Yeah, this brings me back. Yup. We all sound like that. We're back in the house. We're back in the building. I do not sound like.
No. Do.
Under your belt, man. Wait.
Do.
Okay. Wait, no, I didn't want to do. I wanted to do this. 16. And then sure, we'll go back.
Audio with no video makes no video
Wait, audio with no video.
makes a lot of sense.
Boop, boop, boop.
It's a lot of sense.
Cool. You could just like you could just like you could just you could this is just like that you could just how have I not gone insane? I guess it's getting me more used to my voice, and even then it's yeah, this is what editing mostly consists of, especially subtitling. Like, I typically don't go back this much, but it's because I'm subtitling and I want to get things right. You could just like because that's like I mean, I would use the transcribe tool if I had access to it. I would have to pay for the studio version of Resolve, which I'm willing to do. That's also just such a large investment that I'm like, I'll hold off on that. So it's a lot of work, but it's also easier for me to go back and be more aware of my mistakes in the subtitles. Reenact everything. That reenact everything. That doesn't look like how you spell that word. Am I tweaking? Oh, there's a double E. I'm stupid. And I can also like check spelling mistakes and whatnot. What the hell is this? New sponsorship? No, I don't want this. Thank you, Twitch, but no, I'm good. Reenact everything. That would be a lot of work. But I mean, yeah, I could just use text to speech, but then again, it's like, oh, they're always so wrong. And that means I just have to go back and do everything else anyways. That would be a lot. That would be a lot. Boop. Would be a lot of wait. Of work, but it'd be really a lot of work, but that'd be a lot of work, but that'd be that would be okay. I have to restructure this, and then I have to copy a lot of work. Nope, keyframes aren't there. That'd be a lot of work, but a lot of work. Not that one. I wanted to go to this one. Whoopee! I used to subtitle each word when someone spoke fast, so it'd just be you just see a word being replaced rapidly in the middle of the screen. I just think I've seen people do like the one word like subtitles, but that's just too fast paced for my liking. I get a headache when I watch those, so I don't want to get a headache while I'm editing anyways. So we're going with like little tidbits. Mainly my borders aren't the edges of here because compression or like scaling fucks with it when you upload it across different platforms. So like I would go with like a few pixels off, and that's like my typical boundary, but sometimes it'll go up to there, sometimes it'll go like like too far out. Sometimes it cuts off, but at this point it's like too late for me to change it back. Technically no, because at that point I wouldn't have deleted the video file yet, but I just don't care enough to redo it. So sometimes they're just scuffed. Gonna be honest, I just gave up on subtitles on later vids. That's fair. A lot of work, but it'd be really I used to subtitle my main channel videos, but then it like at the rate I was uploading them, it wasn't feasible for me to subtitle every single video. And plus, I didn't want to start subtitling like 30-minute videos because I think that would be excessive. Or especially, or like excessive if I do it like this. But if it's the YouTube captions, because you can do those manually too instead of having the auto-generated ones, I would do that because you can toggle them on and off. But just doing it within a video project, that's just too much. But if it's for shorts like this, then yeah, it's just the format that I typically see when people do stuff like that. And sometimes the auto captions are just wrong. So this is just easy. And plus, these are typically like 15 to 30 second or to a minute clips anyway. So it's not like the worst. But it'd be really. But it okay. What did I say? But it would be really funny. So yeah, it's just like I don't subtitle the main channel videos. I mostly just subtitle the extra channel videos. Because it's just like I feel like that fits the vibe of those videos more. So that's probably what I'm gonna do for A Little to the Left, but that's gonna be a long ass video, so we'll see. I do not have the motivation to manually edit subs on my 4-minute video render. That's fair. Oh my god, wait, let me look at. Hold on, I'm pulling up my second channel on my phone because there was a long ass video that I had to subtitle and it was fucking ridiculous, but I did it anyway because I was a madman. Actually, was it on this channel? Oh no, wait, it was on my. Whoa. Hi Amir, welcome to the stream. Yes, this is not gaming. This is I mean, it kind of involves it because you got Minecraft here, but you know. But wait, there's a really long video that I don't. The only exception to the subtitling thing are Mint-A talks because I cannot do that. Did I subtitle these videos? Oh no, I just did stream highlights on them. But then as I've gotten more into doing that, I did. The longest video I've subtitled for was like a 20-minute video, but then I got lazy and I found places to cut stuff out. So then one of the Phasmo videos I made ended up being like 16 minutes. And still, that was a pain in the ass to subtitle, but it turned out well. So I'm not too upset at it.
Oh yeah, so
But the grind doesn't stop.
I was right here.
Wait, I need to add quotation marks for this. And then.
So I was right here.
And then, so I was. Fuck. I just have a PNG of me randomly placed in the video. I could do that for one of my videos, not the shorts, but maybe I'll just put it in some random video I edit from the Mint-A-Thon footage. Are you gonna edit a bread full video today? As of now, we're editing just shorts because I have a ton of. Hold on, let me increase the size of. Wait. Oh, I can make it bigger. So these are all the shorts I have to edit. Actually, the ones with like D and then number, these are all the ones I've already edited, and then we got what 15, 16, 17, and then the rest. So those are all the shorts we're editing. But if we get bored, I do have the A Little to the Left VOD on the side. Replace the Minecraft bread icon with me for a few frames, perhaps. If there's bread somewhere in any of these shorts, then sure. But we can do it for some video. Because I would rather do bits like that for Mint-A-Thon content. This is just really, really old stream footage. Because all my shorts tend to be a few months behind from when I actually recorded or streamed them. Which is fine, of course. But
I was right here. I said.
so yeah. Imagine if Imagine if you just secretly add bread to every Mint-A-Thon related video and short. I mean, I could do that. That would be funny. If chat wants you to do that, I will do that. Because after this batch of shorts, I'm pretty sure it's... What's the next batch? I think it's... Hold on, let me see. Where is it? The content list. It's either going to be Dogcraft 9 or Doghouse stuff. But I also could just do Mint-A-Thon shorts now. I could just start doing that after this batch. I wouldn't be opposed.
I said. I said the Mint.
Wait. I'll cut this out. Just because.
Right here. I said the Mint. The Mint.
Do. Sprinkling PNGs of food in random videos. Peak. I'm hungry. It's the lover of Mango Town right now. Are mangoes? Oh, are mangoes? I think mangoes are in season actually. How in the world do I take that? I don't know, Mango. I'm gonna be so honest with you. There's so you know what? Chat can figure that out. You can figure that out amongst yourselves. I'm not involved. I'm just a bystander. I'm just here.
And Mint was like.
Mango. Yep.
And Mint was like.
Oh my god. Mint was like, oh yeah, hey guys, oh yeah. I do not. Do. I do not. I'm so hungry. I could eat a mint. Yeah. Yup. I don't know, the implications of that are very wild. But I'm just gonna offer you like a lifesaver mint or an icebreaker, and then we'll call it a day. Deal? You can make a meal out of that, surely. I do not. Altoids? Altoids are pretty decent. I haven't had Altoids in like a very long time, though. Should I do a mint tier list? Just like different types of mint, but also different brands of like mints. I could do that. That could be funny, actually. I'll put that into the mint tier list peak stream. Bet. I'll put it on the ideas list. Mint tier list. Types of mint and mint candy brands. Bet. We're finally getting into the tier list, like, trend. Mint leave. I thought you were telling me to leave for a second, Mango. I was like, well, I can't exactly do that. I can't spell. It's okay. I can't spell too. Could be a video you film off stream? Maybe. I could do that. Because to be fair, I've done, like, tier list videos off stream before, but not for my own channels, before like event related stuff, because Minecraft event community, there's a lot of tier lists, or there's a lot of things you can put on a tier list. So, you know, we'll see. Sound like that. But it could be a fun stream idea. I need more stream ideas anyways. Although this is pretty vibey. I do vibe with just editing on stream.
No.
Because it takes like a lot longer because I'm yapping in between.
No. Is
But
this the only...
like,
Oh, is this...
it's also more fun for me to do it this way, you know? Wait, I don't want to copy this. I want to copy this and put it here.
Is this the only...
You gotta judge all 7,500 varieties of mint. Oh, shit. You better be kidding. I'm looking this up. Mint plants. Surely. Surely it's not that many. I think you're lying to me, chat. Recognize the following species. What? There's hybrid crosses? Bruh, I am not... Oh, I'll just go with the ones on fucking Wikipedia. I am not ranking every single 7,500 varieties of mint. I'm just gonna do the ones listed on Wikipedia, bro. Or actually, where's the website? Hold on. The Plants of the World Online. What the hell is that? Plants of the World Online. Surely it'll just give me a database of every single mint. Right? Surely. Mint hates chat ideas? Well, if you want me to be here for like 48 hours just tier list or putting all varieties of mint plants on a tier list, then sure, fine by me. It's just a matter of how long you want me to stay for. Because I could stream. Actually, no. I don't think I could even stream for like more than 12 hours. Because, yeah. But then again, we have a 24-hour stream to do at some point. So we'll fucking see how that goes. That's like dipping our toe into the longer stuff. Get yourself... What the fuck is that? What is this? A rare species, the long-spurred mint. Huh. Oh, it's an endangered species. Oh, no. I don't know the herbal benefits of that. Wait, it's not loading. The website just refused. Okay, let's go to the fucking, what is it? The WFO plant list. Aha! Mint. I'll just search that up. Oh, fuck. That's a lot of mint. Huh. um, there's a lot. Okay. You know what? Grow it. I will ask my mother and my uncle to see if we can grow all varieties of mint. I have Mexican mint in my garden. Should I ship you some? I'm sure I can find mint in where I live. Surely.
Is this the only impression I can do?
That is a frame too much. There we go.
Impression I can do.
Yippee! Boop boop boo. And then this. But you know what? No, I think we could do a mint tier list on stream. I think that would be silly. It reminds me of Cheese saying that he would do a cheese tier list when he hits like 100 subs or something on YouTube. So it can be that, but just all species of mint. Because why not? I finished studying today, so I won't feel guilt by watching your stream for hours today. Oh boy. Oh boy. The world is your oyster, Amir. Actually, I'll just leave this as 1. You gotta get some more. Here. You gotta get some. Sure. You gotta get some. You gotta get some more impressions. Nope. Wait, I wanted to do frame by frame. There you go. Gonna get some more impressions under your belt, man. Okay. Pete Belt. I can't spell. There we go. Well, you need JJ to do it with you. I need the drama. Oh boy. She's editing all her parkour fails so she looks like a pro parkour. I would never do that. No, I'm an honest YouTuber. If I fail at a jump, I would keep it in because it's funny. If you were able to eat a poisonous plant without any repercussions, what would you eat? Oh, I have no idea. Because I've never thought about wanting to eat a poisonous plant before. Can't you just auto caption the video? I can't because you can on the like where my cursor is. Oh, it's behind the alert, so you guys can't really see it, but there's like a transcribe button and it won't work because it says because it's restricted for the paid version of DaVinci Resolve, which is fine. Like I always subtitle my own stuff anyway because I just think I can caption things myself better than using the auto captioning feature. It would save me time, but I don't know. We'll see. So I would use it, just not at the moment. I eat an oleander. What is this? I don't know what this is. Ooh, that's a pretty plant. It's illegal in the US. Oh. 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 Huh. They are really pretty, though. I eat the fruit part of a cashew. It seems like you've thought about this a lot, Chad. I have not.
I have the audio, but no video. Audio with no video makes a lot of sense.
You could just like reenact everything. My wife asked me the question. Fair enough.
Oh yeah, so I was right here. I said the Mint. And Mint was like, oh yeah, hey guys,
I do not sound like that. I'm going to add exclamation point for emphasis. Yippee!
No, is this the only?
We'll do this. Yippee!
No, is this the only?
My brain asked me the
impression I can
question.
do?
Fair enough. You gotta get some more impressions under your belt, man. I don't know. I know there are things called like. I know on like TikTok, I saw something about like those mushroom puffs. And you can eat those, but they just have to be like just like white and completely like dry and stuff. But sometimes it's like they like raw and stuff and all the spores come out and you can't eat those. Maybe that, but that's literally the only thing I can think of other than a basic ass answer like a poison ivy or something. I'm surprised she didn't ask if I was a worm, would you still She has something similar, replace worm with leopard. Keep getting confused whether it's video you talking or you talking. If it's me talking, the little PNG tour will like shake about. That's like the point of reference, even though sometimes I talk over it and I'm like, oh damn. Well, look at that, chat. We finished one and it took like 30 minutes. Yippee! Peak efficiency right here.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that, you two. We saw what happened before. Don't look at me like this. I don't know why you laughing. Sure you would call your significant other. I mean, I don't plan on being in one, but probably. Should make a bet whether you finish more than 5 videos today? Yeah, sure, why not? We'll do a predictions. Although I've never done it before, so let's just do that. How the fuck do I do the You would think I would know how to do these things, but I don't. So let's see if I know what I'm doing. Let's see. Prediction. Aha. Wait. Manage prediction, start prediction. What the fuck? How do I do this? Oh, there we go. Wait, no, hold on. Well, Mint. Finish. Hold on, wait. How many shorts? What is it? Will Mint finish today? 1 to 5, then to 5 to 10, 10 plus. Yeah, sure. Start. Right? That's all that. Yep. Should I ask my wife how to have a crush on her bra? I mean, go for it. Fuck it. Why not? No, you have no faith in me, chat. What do you mean 1 to 5? What? No, I bet no one's gonna do 10 plus, so I'm gonna lock in to an extent, and then we'll see how long it takes for me to do that. But we have silly predictions, so if you want to bet your channel points away, then go for it. Motivation? Oh boy. Don't look at me like this. It's running away. It doesn't want Just look at me like this. It's running away. It doesn't want a brother. It's just running away. Oh my god.
Unsit it. Come on. Let it stand.
What the hell is Rage saying? I have to boost this a lot.
Unsit it. Come on. Let it stand.
Oh, there we go again. Whose wolf is it now? Doing
I
good?
would hope yours.
I'm glad you're doing well.
5 to
Hi,
10.
Oh boy.
Right here.
Oh, well, at least we got her. Wait, this, okay, then these 4. Okay. You know, it's also good that sometimes I just watch the, because I know I talked about this yesterday, and it's like, oh yeah, sometimes I'll just watch the whole VOD, and then we do, like, a full thing. I'll, like, go through one pass through, and then I'll rough cut everything, and then it's times like these where I'm like, oh, this wouldn't make for a good short. You two. Don't look at it. Doesn't want a brother.
Let it stand.
Because it's like, oh, it's too long, and also it's like kind of boring. It's like a silly moment, but it's not like a really funny moment. That's this thing. So we're just gonna delete that, and then it's still there if we want to do it, but I can disable this timeline so it doesn't show up again.
Imagine if I was leading you in the wrong direction.
Yippee! So that's why it's good that I do like one pass through of it, because it's like, oh, I have ample room to get rid of shorts that I don't really want in the video. which is nice. We'll go frame by frame. You better not make me lose my points. What did you bet? Oh. Well, we did finish 1. We finished 1 today. So, yippee! Here, wait. I'll do a star next to the ones that I've already completed. Or I'll put the star here, so this shows like, oh, this is the one that I started on stream, and then we'll just go down the line. But I think, you know what? We'll see.
And if I was leading you in the wrong direction.
I sure hope you aren't leading us in the wrong direction. Because otherwise, I don't see why not, though. I should be able to. Because if I'm like
otherwise,
actually locked in, then I'll probably get done. I'll probably finish one in like 10 minutes, you know? I swear on Poseidon's trying to don't make me lose my point. Well, it's not my fault you betted your life savings away. Or a portion of them,
Wait,
for that
how many
matter.
viewers do you have watching?
6. Do. Shouldn't take that long. Surely not. Because otherwise,
Viewers do you have watching?
6. All 12 of us would be screwed.
Hey,
Come on,
12.
chat. You're on this journey with us. Yippee.
And if I was leading you. And if I was.
Either win 10 points or lose 1,000. I think that's a fair trade. You know what? Yeah.
Leading you in the wrong direction.
This is the long-awaited gambling stream? Hell yeah. I'm a totally all-in guy with my 10 cents based. When it's like Jeopardy and it's like, oh, the daily double, and it's how many points are you gonna wager? I'm always doing the minimum amount possible. Or like, not 0 because I don't want to be a wuss, but it's also like, oh, I'll do like 100 points. I would wager that because I just don't have the confidence in myself to be like, oh, I'm gonna bet it all or nothing.
Wrong direction.
Because that's just not something I would do. Then again, I don't gamble, so I sure hope that is not what I want to do. I want to do this. You aren't leading us. I sure hope you aren't. I need to go frame by frame. Leading us. Is this the... Yeah. This is the closest to gambling you're gonna get, chat. In the wrong direction? Because I know there's like a command system where you can actually gamble. But I haven't set that up. So taking us in the wrong direction. Could move this here. Because I do have room here. And then I could get rid of this. Because then it'll look better. Leading us in the wrong direction. Yay! You could totally get some sound bites from these. From the sound bites that I already have, or the ones that or the fact that we're talking over my own voice. Or both. Because I could just like because theoretically you could just remix all of these where I'm like wrong direct. Yep, based. You could just remix that and then we'll call it a day. There's the world is your oyster. There's so many possibilities. Because otherwise All 6 of us would. Yup. All 6 of us. Yup. All 6 of us would be screwed. Would be screwed. 6 of us would be screwed. Okay. You can also see how badly, like, and slow-ish I can type. It's not like I can't touch type, like, perfectly because I was a rebellious child and refused to learn properly in, like, 1st grade, in which I kind of regret in hindsight.
It's all thick. It's all thick. Wait, how many viewers?
But I can, like, type fast-ish.
It's all thick.
I've been trying to learn how to touch type again, though, and that's been a journey. But I think my, like, fastest words per minute is, like, what? 80? 80 or 90, something like that. So it's not the fastest, but it's definitely better than the average, you know? But maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll be super fast with my typing by the time I edit all these shorts.
Wait, how many?
Nope. There we go. Oh my god, there's so many typos with this, but it's fine.
Wait, how many viewers?
I can type fast, but only when I'm typing when I want. Reading and typing at the same time makes me slower. That's fair.
Wait, how many?
I think it's like when I actively think about it, it's
How many viewers
like
do you have? How many viewers?
If I'm actively thinking about the fact that I'm typing something rather than just like typing a script or something, I would be slower. Because sometimes your brain just needs to go on autopilot and then you can just type as fast as you want. And then afterwards you can go back and look at your work and see how much yappery you just typed up for no reason. That's what I do when I like write essays. I typically don't do outlines or anything of that nature or anything like a rough draft. I never do that. The most I'll do is a little outline, but that's because for some of the classes I took in the past, I had to memorize an essay that I already wrote to write it on the actual exam. So to memorize that, I made an outline just for that purpose. But most of the time, I don't do a rough draft. I don't do like multiple revisions. I typically just write an essay once, proofread it, edit a few things, and then I just send it. Which I guess is why I can like...
You have watching.
I guess that's why I can just crank out essays and scripts and whatnot in a short amount of time. Sometimes they may be bad, but... you know. Whatever works, works.
You have watching.
6. All 12 of us would be screwed. No, I don't want to do this. Would be screwed. There we go. Maybe someday I could just do an actual stream or like video process where I actually go through how I edit a video, because I really like watching all of the behind the scenes stuff. What the?
How many viewers do you have watching?
6. All 12 of... Oh, fuck. Oh, this is the... I can just do this and change the color. It's not that big of a deal. Which one are my subtitles this? You can't see that window because I just opened the color window. I just realized you can't see that, which is a good thing. And then this teal. Yippee. I just got ice cream. What kind of ice cream did you get? I'm curious. Seeing as though we talked about food yesterday, we could bring it over to ice cream and like desserts and whatever. Because I think that would be fun.
Hey,
Come on, chat, you're on. All 12 would be screwed.
Hey.
Come on, chat, you're. Doopy-doo-boo-doo-boo. Chocolate ice cream on a stick? Nice. You're on this journey with. I think my favorite ice cream would have to be mint chip because not because I'm called Mint. I've always liked mint chip. I've always liked mint chocolate chip ice cream. Like even before I started doing content whatnots and before that became my alias online. But sometimes it's just a good old chocolate ice cream. Of course, damn. But chocolate ice cream is good too. The fuck you mean, of course? It didn't become my favorite because I'm called Min, I swear. You're on this journey with this journey. This journey with us. With us. We can cut this out with us.
Imagine if I was leading you in the wrong direction.
Wait.
Imagine if I was leading you in the wrong direction.
I sure hope you aren't leading us in the wrong direction. Because otherwise, all 6 of us would be screwed.
All 6 of us. Wait, how many viewers do you have watching?
6. All 12 of us would be screwed.
Hey,
come on,
12.
chat. You're on this journey with us. Nice. We finished. Journey. Nice. I'm so hungry. I could eat. I don't know. Who is this? I don't. 2. We got 2. Yippee! We're locked in. We're locked in.
Yeah, are golden moonshrooms modded or is that just me?
This gonna boost up rage a ton. That is too much. Not 19. The yellow ones?
Yeah.
I probably should have done this for my earlier shorts, but whatever. We're doing it now simply because I don't want to have to readjust my volume for the stream.
Okay.
They were.
Okay.
This. Nope, that's the wrong button. This.
Okay.
There. Nope. Oh my god. Yay. Oh, glow squid got picked.
I mean, aren't
I don't care about the glow squids. I wanted the yellow flower cow. Boop.
I forget.
I don't know. I don't. This is so. I don't even know what to like. How do you commentate editing? That's something I don't know how to do. Because it's like, oh. Typically, I would think I could commentate subtitle or not subtitle, but like that's the reason why I can't really commentate silent stream. I could, but that's kind of boring. Also, I find it in my nature to just yap about stuff anyway.
I forget.
Because I remember trying to do like no mic stream ages ago because I was sick, but then I got fucking tired of it, and so I just ended up talking anyways. Which was fun, obviously. Did my voice suffer? Probably, but yap about not being able to yap? That's a bit of an oxymoron if I've ever heard one. Interesting. I mean, I'm pretty... Is the VOD up? Oh, it's probably been up. that happened like a year or so ago when I was still getting into the whole idea of streaming and stuff, and it was gonna be my first quote unquote first no mic stream, but then I ended up using a mic and just talked about other stuff anyway. So it's just in my nature to yap about random stuff, which is a bit of a difference compared to like
Yeah.
in comparison to how I am in real life, where I'm just like really, really quiet. But
Our, our golden moon.
you know, sometimes that's just how it is.
Our golden moon shrooms.
No, I don't want to change the frames. Sometimes the annoying thing about working with keyframes like this is just that you have to keep all of these intact. Otherwise, you'll just the effect won't be there because of the oh god. So all the keyframes won't be there, and it's really annoying.
Modded or shrooms? Modded shroom.
Golden mushrooms. Is that how you spell? Finish my ice cream. Rip. Mushroom. Yeah.
Modded or
You wanted the piss cows? Of course. Why wouldn't you? I don't care about the glow squid or what was the other thing? Was that the one with the golem? The copper golem? I don't remember which mod vote that was. I don't remember the third one, but I do remember the piss cow and the glow squid. The glow squids, they're cool and all, but they just kind of sit there and they only give you glowing sacks, and there's not really much else to do with them. Or in the main game, or in like vanilla, that is. There are like a few advancements here and there. And a piss cow doesn't? Well, at least the piss cow looks cute. It was gonna be a little silly dandelion cow just frolicking in the flower fields, and no. They didn't want joy and whimsy. They just wanted another squid.
Is that just me?
You are literally contradicting yourself. That is a good... The glow squid is joy and whimsy. How much joy and it doesn't even like glow. I remember when the first like snapshot came out about it, and people were or like when it got announced, people were under the impression that it would literally glow. And it just didn't. And people were like, damn, that kind of sucks. But you know what? I can deal with not having a piss cow because we have Highland cows and like new cow textures in the newest version. So I'm like less salty about it. And the piss cow is so much better. You know what? To each their own. We can agree to disagree here, chat.
Is that just me? Is that just me?
To each their own. The mob vote is in the past. You will remember this? Oh. Would you be upset that if I told you all that I voted for the LA when that mob vote happened? Would you be upset? Cause wait, what was the thing for the armadillo? Hold on, what was the armadillo one? Cause I didn't vote for. Wait, armadillo Minecraft mob vote. What was the mob for that one? Oh, I voted for the. I didn't vote for the armadillo. I voted for the crab. So, Mint, I'm unfollowing. No! But your channel points. You can't unfollow until after you win or lose your channel points. The yellow ones?
Is that just me? Or is that just me? Modded or is that just me?
Smart thinking for real? Yep. The yellow ones? I'm always 10 steps ahead, chat. Yellow ones? Cause yeah, what? I don't even remember the mob votes, but I don't remember like the other mobs that were a part of it, but I remember voting for Piss Cow, Crab, and Allay in those particular ones. I don't remember about any of the other ones, but I will say I would not have voted for Phantoms to be in the game. I'm just saying. Like, I wouldn't have voted for Phantoms, but here we are. Phantoms are in the game and they're a nightmare. Crab is crazy? What do you mean the crab is crazy? I think my options were, I was pretty indifferent between all of them, but I just voted for crab because crabs are funny. But for me, it was like, I didn't really care, but I probably would have gone for a crab or penguin over an armadillo. The armadillo is cute, but I like the silly little crab. I don't even know what penguins would have brought to the game, but that's why I didn't vote for it. The yellow ones?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a mod. That's a mod. That's a mod.
Okay.
They were gonna add it into the game. I'm still salty over Piss Cow not being added, but oh well. Oh well. They were gonna add it into the game. We're gonna do just download a texture pack at this point. Add it into the game. Add it. Add it. I'll extend this into the game. Into the game. Into the game. The game, but no game. Game, but I will say with texture packs, when I was younger, I used to play with texture packs a ton. Because I was a PvP nerd, and I was like, oh, short swords, I like those. And then also, like, easier block placements for bed wars and things. I was a fucking nerd. I still am, but less so. Actually, no, not less so. It just moved on to a different, like, aspect of the game. But, I didn't. But nowadays, I just don't use a texture pack unless it's for like events and things, which is, you know, fair. You've been tryharding since a kid. I wouldn't say tryharding since I was a kid. Maybe in like, actually no, probably since I was a kid. Oh yeah, I was tryharding Minecraft out of the womb. Sure. You know what? Even if that were the case, I'm still shit at the game for the most part. So what the fuck? I just need to play more Minecraft. Because there was a period of time where I just didn't for a while. I consumed a lot of Minecraft content, but I just didn't play as much as an average Minecraft YouTuber would. Signs of burnout, life being busy, other things probably all contributed to that, but you know, still. But no, I'm just glad I'm actually half decent at one aspect of the game. Glow squid. Although that is like, my parkour knowledge is merely just scratching the surface. Got pegged. Got pegged. Oh my god.
I mean, Aren't you happy?
Oh my god. What if I just edit 4? Oh wait, what happens if I actually get 5? I didn't think about it because I did 5. Hold on. Because I did 5 to 10. Or I could just edit all of these and then spite you all. Which I guess is the sign of motivation that chat was talking about earlier, but still.
They have glow squids. They have glow squids. They have glow squids.
My points? I don't care. I don't care. About the glow squids. You know what? I'm gonna lock in the glow squids. I'm gonna lock in and I'll edit all of these right now. I wanted the yellow flower cow. I wanted the yellow I wanted the yellow flower cow. That doesn't look right. I wanted the yellow That's why it doesn't look right. It's too late. Mint doesn't care. Confirmed. I don't care about. I don't care. That's it. That's the soundbite. I don't care. That's just the soundbite. I don't care about the glow squids. I said it. I can tolerate them, but I just don't really care for them.
I forget. Are golden moonshrooms modded or is that just me?
The yellow ones?
Yeah.
That's a mod.
Okay.
They were gonna add it into the game, but no, glow squid got picked.
I mean, aren't you happy they have glow squids?
I don't care about.
You happy?
Why did I say? Why did I add that into the?
Aren't you happy they have glow squids?
I don't care about the glow squids. I wanted the yellow flower cow. And then we'll add this, and then boom. I feel like I've made a short about this one topic before, but it's okay. It's fine. You can rehash the point of contention for the Minecraft mob vote from all those years ago.
I don't think they like the sun.
No, I don't think. Make the I don't care all caps. Sure. I don't care about the glow squids. I wanted the yellow flower cow.
Glow squids.
I don't care about the glow squids. I don't care. I could do that. That seems better because I feel like just doing it in all caps seems a bit much, but the emphasis on care is there. I don't care. And then we can italicize it too because that's cool. Yeah. Ooh, editing decisions. Boom. See, that's the annoying thing about knowing how to like edit because it's like figuring out this little bit, the yellow flower with the timings and everything. Oh my god. Sometimes when they're just off by 1 frame, you can tell, and sometimes you don't know how to fix it, and it's so annoying, but eventually you get there and it's like, oh, you actually understand keyframes somewhat. No, I think they're getting a bit too sunburnt.
They should have wore sunscreen.
Subtitles were my worst nightmare. Fair. That was number 3. Glow Squid was number 3. Because we did Impressions, Journey, and Glow Squid. Because Impressions was the one that raged in impression of me. Did a poor impression of me. Journey was the nether bit. Glow squid was the complaining bit. I think this one is going to be called sunscreen, I'm pretty sure. They should have. They always tell us, wear your sunscreen, and look what happens. Kids. And then we cut this. This should be easy. It's a 16-second one.
I don't like. I don't.
Whoop.
I don't like. I don't think they like the sun. I don't like.
The sun is a deadly laser. Oh my god. Is that a history of the world reference? I hope so. History of the entire world. I'm gonna watch back that video because it's funny, and I'm gonna do it. Wait, let me see how the new short did. I'm going to look really quick because I just saw it pop up on my YouTube feed because I got recommended my own short, which is a bit of a doozy, but you know, it's fine. Let's see how the new short is doing. Oh, it's doing like more viewers shows the view and less swiped. Nice. Yippee! You know the one thing I hate about the YouTube studio? It's the automatic display of the 1 out of 10s or whatever, because I just think that fucks with your mental so badly. Especially when you worked hard on a video and it gets like a 10 out of 10. For reference, for those who don't like make YouTube videos, it's like a 1 out of 10 is like, oh, yeah, that video did really well. The reach is higher, the views are higher than normal, more interactions, more click-through rate, things like that. So that's like at an all-time high. Views are at it's the best video you've made out of your 10 most recent ones. And then 10 out of 10 is like pretty much the opposite of that, and then you got the in-between numbers. So that's what that means. Sometimes it kind of just messes with your mental, especially if you care about the numbers, which, like, if it's your full-time job, then you kind of gotta. Because otherwise, if your videos don't do well, you need to get paid somehow. But I wish it was a thing that they could just, like, it could make toggleable. Because I personally wouldn't have it on for, like, main channel and stuff, and also it's like, oh, blah. But I think it would also be cool if they made a tab for just shorts or just vlog form videos, because sometimes I'm trying to see how my main channel video did, but then I upload shorts basically every day, so it just kind of gets pushed down to the side, and I have to actually go into the analytics and see for myself, which isn't like bad or by any means, it's just a nuisance. So but I wish it were toggleable and there were separate tabs for it. That's just a suggestion, YouTube. Haven't posted in 7 months. Really gotta make more music. Ooh, that's interesting. You should. Could be fun.
I don't think they like.
I think that was the mindset with YouTube that I had before, where it's like, oh, I didn't upload for a year or so. And then I just randomly came back one summer and it was like, yippee, I'm back now. And I did take a month off of YouTube-ish. It's not more so like I didn't take a month off. It's more so I just didn't have any videos for the month of April. And I didn't edit anything for that month because just the end of semester was a lot. So there was that. But at this point in time, I haven't had to take any like major hiatuses from YouTube nor streaming. But sometimes a break is good. You don't want to go too hard with content all the time.
The sun. I think they like the sun. They like the sun.
Because I will always enjoy YouTube. It's just like, oh, sometimes videos take longer than others. Which is why shorts are helpful. No, I don't. With that sort of thing. No, I don't think. Because then my channel would actually stay alive and consistently upload for a good amount of time while I'm working on long form stuff. But I'm never gonna pivot into being just a sole shorts YouTuber because there are those niches where people just do Minecraft shorts. And I prefer editing long form stuff over that anyway because I think it gives me more creative liberty. Like shorts they're funny and all because I get to do silly clips and subtitle them and edit them in a somewhat silly manner, but long form is where I can develop a full story and not just try to make it appeal to an algorithm where you catch people's attention with the first 10 seconds of a video. Boop, boop, boo. No, I don't think. I think they're getting. I think they're getting a. I think they're getting a. Oh my god, the waveform. Okay. No, I think they're getting, and then the next one starts. I think they're getting. Oh my god. Wait, why didn't he? What did the thingy say? I think they're getting a bit. I think. Oh my god. They're getting. There we go. Bit too sunburnt. Sunburned. Why'd you have to talk so fast? I don't know. This isn't even fast. No, I don't think. I think they're getting a bit too sunburned. That's not even fast. Like if I wanted to talk fast, I could just be like, "Oh, the juxtaposition of this YouTube thing and the YouTube thing and editing and edit audio and just being all like this." So then I talk at Mach speed. Like I could talk fast. Would it be coherent? Absolutely not, because I can barely talk in coherent manners anyway. But sometimes my words aren't as. I don't enunciate my words well enough, so sometimes you can hear me mumbling, and then I actually have to figure out, oh, what did I say at this certain part? So then I have to go back and like do this a bit. I think they're getting a bit too. I just have to do this constantly until it fucking registers in my head that it's like, oh, this is what I said. There was that one bit in there was a particular line in the Challenger Trials 9 video that I'm like that I put to the side. There's this one sentence that I couldn't figure out what I said, but then after just listening to it for a minute straight, I was like, "Oh, that's what I said," because it was in context to something I did off stream or something I did like during that stream. And then I remember the context of what actually happened during that particular moment, and I was like, "Oh, that's what I did." You need subtitles for your subtitles? Yeah. Like if I could have just a toggleable button next to me at all times and I could just press it and I could just get subtitles at the bottom of my my like line of sight, that'd be great. I need those live subtitles, you know?
They should have worded they should have worded they should have wore sunscreen. They should have wore sunscreen. They should have wore
This. Nope, that's too far. This. Sunscreen. And then we get rid of this.
They should have wore sunscreen. They should have
Oh my god.
wore
this like 2 frames?
Divorce sunscreen.
Or is it the 1 frame? I can't tell.
Divorce. Divorce. Divorce.
Yeah, it's the 2 frames. God damn it. Ugh.
Divorce. They should divorce sunscreen. They should divorce. 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 Divorce sunscreen. Divorce.
Okay, it does look right. Okay. Actually, you don't wear sunscreen, you put it on. You can tell Rage that. I didn't say it. That was Rage. Clearly with the purple subtitles that you can see. No, I moved my thing. There we go. As you can see, you can clearly tell that Rage said that. Mm-hmm. It's like things like that where it's off by 1 frame and I know something is wrong and then I just have to keep looking at it to be like, okay, here it is. They should have. They should have. Mint going insane stream. What? Me going insane? No. Well, me with my fucking Christmas music in June, re-listening to myself speak for 2 frames for me listening to 2 frames of myself speaking. What? I'm not going insane. If anything, we're being semi-productive. They always tell us. They always tell us. Wear your sunscreen. Oh, my fault. I also said wear your sunscreen. You're just adapting. Adapting, yeah, sure. Wear your sunscreen and look what happened. Sunscreen. My fault. I also said wear your sunscreen, but that's because Rage said it. Wear your sunscreen. So, oopsies. Sunscreen and look what happened. Sunscreen and look what happened. And look what happens. Look what happened. Look what happens. Look what happens. You two sound similar? Me and Rage? Or me, current me and the video me from 4 months ago? Oh my god, it's been 4 months? Yo, there is no way that it's been that long. Holy shit. Like, it's already halfway through the year. That's crazy. Ugh. You might be a bit behind. Just a little. Just a little bit behind. Well, to be fair, you guys are getting a lot of content over the summer. Well, actually, you already have been, because it's technically been summer. For me, at least. Summer break, at least. But you're getting a lot of content from me, because I got a batch. It's not even batch recording. It's batch editing content for July, which will be fun. Because I still need to figure out the exact schedule for that, but I'm just sad. Because it's like, oh yay, vacation could be fun. But it's also like, oh, so many opportunities that I can't join in on. And the time zones will just ruin me. And the ping, if I even decide to try to stream or whatever. I think the most I'll do, like, if my computer could handle, or not my computer, my laptop, because I'm not bringing my whole entire desktop to Vietnam. But, like, even if my thing could handle that, it's not gonna last for long. It's gonna be like a 10-minute stream. And even then, that's not my shortest stream. The shortest stream record for me has been 12 seconds. So, maybe we'll beat that at some point. Who knows? Kids, what happens? Kids. And then I'll do this. Yesterday. What did I say yesterday? What did I say that would pertain to that? I have no idea. Stream delay, oh my god. I have my gripes with stream delay sometimes, which I mean is understandable because, you know, that's just how it works. But cuz on my end it's like 5 seconds behind on my like stream manager thing. But I have like 10-second delay. Yeah, and it's worse on mobile. Mobile, it can go up to like a 30-second delay. And I think that's just ridiculous. Like, bro, what do you mean 30-second delay on mobile? Kids, kids. Unbelievable. Put on your sunscreen. Put on your sun. Oh, I did say put on your sunscreen for this bit. Yay! No! No! I'm giving the children advice to put on their sunscreen. There we go.
I don't think they like the sun.
No, I don't think
Like the sun. I don't think they like the sun. They like
I need to fix this. Because I could pull this back, push this forward, move this. And then I don't know why I just got rid of the sun. I'll just have to retype it anyways, but whatever.
I don't think they like the sun.
Hold on. I don't think, not that one, this one.
I don't think they like they like the sun. I don't think they like the sun.
No, I think they're getting a bit too sunburnt. No, I think they're getting a bit too sunburnt.
They should have wore sunscreen.
They should have. They always tell us, wear your sunscreen, and look what happens. Kids, put on your sunscreen. Yep. Sunscreen, not that. Not the timeline settings. Does that even show up? Oh no, it doesn't show up on screen. I'll stay for one more short, and then I'll have to go. Have hallucinations while not having any control over my body. Sleep. You know what? That is quite a way to say that you will have dreams, but sure. I remember I made a video like ages ago. It's like a Bed Wars commentary talking about weird dreams that I had. I haven't like kept track of my dreams in a while, but I might do that for a little Mint-A Talks sort of scenario. Could be fun.
What? Uno. Secchionto.
What?
Uno.
What? What? I want to get rid of this.
Uno. Secchionto.
Secchionto? That's not Spanish. What Spanish is?
I know Spanish.
What Spanish is that?
You really think I know Spanish?
Sure, that could stay whatever. I don't know much Spanish either, but I know for a fact that's not a word. Secchionto is crazy. Secchionto? I'm gonna actually look that up because it might, because that whole bit was like, oh, Rage just doesn't know Spanish, but then it's also like, I also don't know Spanish. And now I'm second guessing myself, being like, is Secchionto even a word? I don't know. So we're gonna look it up. I don't even know how you would Secchionto Spanish. We'll see. I don't think it is, but I don't know how I would spell it. That's not a real word. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm glad you agree with me, chat. Because I'm like, that's not a word. But the issue with that not being a word is trying to figure out how to, like, spell it.
Oh, uno. Sekionto.
Sekionto. Sekion. Sekion. Sekionto. Because I know Rage is trying to say segundo, which is how you would say, like, second. Or, like, yeah, because segundo is second. But he was also trying to say two. So I don't know why he didn't just say dos. Because he said numero uno, but then he went with sekionto for some fucking reason.
Oh, uno. Sekionto.
Like, what the what? He could have just said dos. Whatever. I will take that spelling. Thank you. Thank you, Avir. I will take that spelling into account. I mean, if you put it, there's a word for that in Latin. If we use that spelling, it means on follow or like entourage. So interesting. Sekionto. That's not Spanish. What Spanish is?
I know Spanish.
What Spanish is that?
You really think I know Spanish?
Bro, accidentally speak Latin. At this point, maybe. I don't know much Spanish either, but I know for a fact that's not a word. Sekionto is crazy.
All I know is numero uno.
Numero uno? Yeah.
Numero uno.
Sí.
And hola Sagora.
Muy bien. Sekionto is crazy. I know for a fact that's not a word. Okay, I will leave it at that. Because I think with doing shorts, it's also just trying to figure out where to cut things off. Because this whole bit would work well for like a YouTube video. This would be a good clip for a YouTube video, but because it's shorts, then it's like, oh, this bit would disengage people, I guess. Because this is like the aftermath of the punchline. So we will get rid of this, and then this will be reformatted into the 18 seconds. Sekionto is crazy. Oh, that actually... Yeah. That's also a good ending point. I could do that. We'll see. I'll keep it there. Actually, I don't want to... Actually, no. Well, Like, that's not a word. Sekionto is crazy. Wait, what the fuck happened to this? That's not a word. I'll cut, like, these few frames out because then it'll just... That just annoys me. Not a word. Sekionto is crazy. There we go. Thank you, chat. Because I do like, when I rough cut stuff, when I get clips for things, I do like to give myself a few seconds of leeway. Because sometimes there's a whole, like, bit that will last for for at least, like, 30 seconds. And even then, if you don't get to the punchline or the actual joke by 20 or 30 seconds, then I think that's just too long of a short. But that's just probably how it works for me. Because what? Like, how long are these other ones? I want to see. This one's 34 seconds. The punchline is, like... The punchline is, like, here. So it's, like, 20 seconds. Because there's a good amount of setup, but, like... This one is 37 seconds. This one is 13 seconds. 35, 19, 19... 15, 20. So it's just trying to figure out what is an adequate amount of setup to the punchline, but also it's just like when's a good stopping point. And I think it's something I've gotten better at, to be fair, which is a good thing. But it's also something I'm still trying to figure out, so that's why I give myself that little like 5 to 7 seconds of leeway when I do shorts. And then sometimes I'll shuffle things around if it makes the quote unquote punchline or bit better, I guess.
Oh, Uno. Oh, Uno.
I'm also sorry to the Spanish speakers in the chat. I'm not going to bother with accents for any of these because accents just don't format well. That's like that's the only reason why with this font there are no accents that format well. I don't even think. I think the only word that would require an accent is numero, but let me actually check. Yeah, there's an accent on the U, but I'm pretty sure it's fine. Mint being offensive before GTA 6. No, no. I'm sorry I didn't put the accent on the U. I'm so sorry.
Secchionto. Secchionto.
So how the fuck do I say on? Onto. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. That's hold on. Yeah, that's how you spell it. Secchionto. And then I'll just copy and paste this because I cannot be bothered to like try to figure out the spelling and like staring at my screen again. Secchionto. What the? Oh. There we go. Oh. And I have to fix this for the caps thing. What? That's not. What? That. There we go. That's not. To be well, now that I think about it, when was GTA 6 announced? Because I've seen a lot of memes about GTA 6, but when was it actually announced? Oh, it was revealed in December of 2023. Oh my god, it's actually coming out soon. Or not soon, but at some point. I could say the same thing for like a lot of games actually. Like Silk Song is one of them. I think that's the one that comes to my head. I say a lot, but Silk Song is like the main one that comes to my head at the moment. Supposed to come out this month, but I think it got delayed to 2026. Yeah. That's what I just looked up in. Well, I mean, I don't play GTA, so I don't really care, but I've seen a lot of memes about it. I just think it's really silly. That's not what? That's not Spanish. It's not Spanish. What Spanish? What Spanish is?
I know Spanish.
What Spanish? I could cut this part out because that would make more sense. Because that is just overlap. And that would work out better if I just cut that out. Ah. What Spanish is? What Spanish is that? What Spanish is that?
You really think I know Spanish? You really think I? You really think I?
Oh my god, Rage. What the fuck?
You really think I know? The guy know the guy the guy know the guy the guy knows guy knows guy knows.
Oh my god. Rage talks faster than I do sometimes. Theoretically, if I wanted to make my life easier, I could just like boost up the frame. Like I could zoom in the timeline more, but I don't really want to do that because I'm lazy. Even though I just did it and reset the thing anyway, but whatever.
You really think I? You really?
Do you really think I don't?
Guy knows Spanish. Guy knows Spanish.
I don't know much Spanish either, but. And then we can. I'll just Actually, nah. We'll keep it unnamed. Whenever we finish the short, then that's when I can name them. Although I have a general like when I listen to it the first time, I can be like, okay, yeah, that's what I'm titling this one. Because how much have I done already? I've done 5. This is the 5th one actually. Just name the short section though. I mean, I could. Could I? I was just gonna name it Spanish, but actually that could be funnier. I could do that. I don't know much Spanish either, but I know for. Oh, fuck. What Spanish is that?
You really think I know Spanish?
I don't know much Spanish. I don't know much Spanish either, but Spanish either. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. That's not, but I know for a fact that. But I know for a fact that. I know for a fact that. I actually really vibe with editing on stream. This is actually fun. Maybe I could use the alt channel for something. Because for those who don't know, I do have a alt Twitch that I use for like test streams and whatnot. But maybe I could actually use it to just edit, do like quote unquote like edit with me or like study with me sessions. Because I do have it. And it's just kind of there. I use it every once in a while, but I could actually use it to just sit around and edit, you know? Yes. Because it was an idea that I dabbled with before. What's the alt? If for those who want to follow my alt, this is the alt. Very unique name. Mint-A-Thon is the Twitch, but you know, it's super duper unique, you know? Because I don't know what to call it. I could call it like, I don't know what I would call it. Mint-A-Alt? I could just get rid of the underscore and just do it how I follow the format of how I name my YouTube channels. I could do that. But we'll see. I don't know. Or is there like there could be just like a play on words of like, oh, this being the second channel of something. I don't know. I don't have many ideas. Call it oregano. What herb would I want to rebrand myself as? If I'm not called Mint, which one would I be? That's what I gotta know. Like, I could be called another tea leaf. Imagine if people just call me something like oregano instead. Like, instead of, hey, hi, mint, it's hi, oregano. The fuck? That would be so funny, actually, but nah. I think that's also just biased because I've been called mint for, what, the past God knows how long. I don't know. What's another herb that has, like, a nice ring to it? Another tea leaf, but what other tea leaf? Lemongrass for Bumba Way. I mean, maybe. Hi, lemongrass. How's your stream going? No, nah. What if I just called myself? I'm hungry. A nice bowl of Bumblebee would sound really nice right now. Huh. It's okay. My mom made some like last week, so I think I had a good amount of Bumblebee in my system. Next month it's the reset. That's not a word. That's not a word effect. But I know for a fact either. But I need to change these because they should be this. Hello, Buntu. And then my logo is just I don't even know what the I don't even think I would just have a logo. I think I would just put a picture of Buntu in the profile picture and then call it a day. Lintney? Oh my god. Lint. That's actually really funny, but I don't know. I mean, but it also kind of fits because I don't use the alt that often, so it just kind of collects dust. And like, you could argue that it generates lint. But then again, you don't really, it doesn't get caused by due to lack of use. Lint is caused by excessive use. So I don't know. It's a tentative name for now. We'll keep calling it the Mint-A-Thon alt, but you know. Maybe after the Mint-A-Thon I'll do more alt streams before I like, you know, head back into just full steam ahead with the main channel streams. Or I could just do some alt streams like just in a few days or something, just editing. Cuz I feel like that's what I would mostly be doing anyways, just editing. I know for a fact that but then it also balances the like, oh, what do I edit? What do I not edit? As to not give spoilers, but I guess it's just like, oh, I could edit stream highlights. That's what I could do. Because technically, you can't spoil stream highlights because they're already a thing. Like, I've already streamed them. People generally, if they're familiar with the Twitch, then they would know the context of these things, which I guess could also help with editing suggestions. I do have a silly editing idea for a little to the left that I wanted to try out, but we'll figure that out at some point. Yeah. I don't know though. Has to do with me drawing, and I don't draw. So we'll see. I know for a fact that's not a word. That's not a word. Boop boop boo. And then we will italicize this for emphasis. That's not a word. And I have to fix this. That's not a word. Wait, why is it all caps? I don't want it to be all caps. not. Why is it all caps? What? Oh no. Mixed. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, then we'll just copy this and then. That's not a word. I know I spelled it wrong, but okay, good. It fixed itself. Yippee! Sekionto? Sekionto is crazy. Okay, how the fuck do I spell this again? Give me, oh my god. Sekionto is crazy. Okay. There we go. I thought someone was gonna come in my room. I was gonna be like, what the hell?
Oh, uno. Sekionto.
Sekionto? That's not Spanish! What Spanish is that?
You really think I know Spanish?
I don't know much Spanish either, but I know for a fact that's not a word. Sekionto is crazy. Yippee! We finished number 5. Sure, we'll just call it that. Number 5! Yay! Well, I guess Mango's losing 10 channel points. Oh no, not the 10 channel points. No! Unbelievable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we have. I am incredibly sad. I know. What a loss. Those 10 channel points will sure be missed.
Hola, soy Dora.
Hola, soy Dora. ¿Cómo estás? Bien? Muy bien.
Oh, this is great.
My professor.
Oh, this is great.
My professor would be.
Oh, this is great.
I stole a cool vape emoji. My professor would be so proud of me, knowing all the Spanish I know, not from her, but from Dora all those years ago. Do. But yay! That was the last short. I gotta go sleep now. Well, have a good night, Amir. Unless you're just like, psych, I'm not gonna go to bed because I feel like chat would just naturally do that anyway for some reason. I'm just gonna say, if I were in someone else's stream and then it's like 2 in the morning for me, I would be like, I'm going to bed. I'm sorry, but I value my sleep more. But maybe it's just because I really like sleeping. I don't know. But unfortunately, the grind must continue, so I can't go to bed yet. But the grind doesn't stop.
Hola, soy Dora.
Hola, soy Dora. ¿Cómo estás? Bien? Muy bien.
Oh, this is great.
My professor would be so proud of me, knowing all the Spanish. Wait. Oh, there we go. Knowing all the Spanish I know, not from her, but from Dora all those years ago.
Hola.
I'm only cutting 3 frames, but those 3 frames mean a lot.
Hola. Hola.
Boop, boop, boo. Let me also check on Discord really quick, because I know there was stuff I had to take care of for Discord. But I think this should be fine. I was in college, got out, ordered banh mi for $7, went home, played a gotcha game, all while Mint was editing. See? Everyone's being productive here. I think Mango likes banh mi. How could you not, though? Banh mi is peak. I can't even tell anymore that banh mi for $7 is a good deal. I don't even know. Well, it depends on what's in it, I guess. Because it's also it's the cheapest item around my college. Ah, I see. Well, I mean, if it tastes good, then you know what? It tastes good. But I think it's also hard to make a bad banh mi. Like, sure, there are ones that are like okay, but it's not ones that's. I don't think I've ever had one that's like atrocious. You know, I've never had Viet food. No bias. Totally no bias here. Viet food is phenomenal. Fantastic. Highly recommend. Typically, the intro to Viet food that people get in the States is mostly has just been like spring rolls or summer rolls, pho, and banh mi. So those are like the three items that are like your standard Viet food, like in accordance to like an American's eye. Super balanced and has different textures in most dishes. Yeah, exactly. It's also like with the amount of veggies you use, it's like super fresh and like refreshing and things like that. So it's not gonna make you feel like shit after you eat it, you know? Which is also really nice. Herbs. We love herbs. That is so true.
Hola,
Oh wait, I don't want to do this. Actually, I could just extend this all the way.
hola, soy Gora.
Hola, soy Dora. Hola. Soy Soy Dora. Wait, I lost my soy. Yeah. Boop 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 boop. Hola, soy Dora. ¿Cómo estás? What happened in? Oh, most of these are just like the podcasty bit that me and Rage did on that one stream. Because the first half of the stream was just us wandering around and trying to get things for TMD for his base, I'm pretty sure, because he wanted sponges and no one had any. And Rage and I found the ocean monument. And then we just spent like an hour and a half on the Mushroom Island just talking about whatever. For real, good night. If I say another message, time me out. Bet. Have a good night, Amir. It was nice having you in chat, but have a good night. Swear to God, it's gonna be like psych, and then just gets timed out for 1,000 seconds. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo? Also got Cafe Soda. Always hits. It does hit, and it is strong. I always like seeing how people's reactions to when they drink Viet ice. Because for context, the translation to that is like it's basically Viet iced coffee, but they use like condensed milk in it, so that's why it's like soda. The literal translation is coffee ice milk. If we're just going word by word. Or no, coffee milk ice. There we go. I mixed up the word, but the general idea is still there. It's just Viet coffee. And it is really strong. For those who don't consume it, it's like incredibly concentrated, which is why it's so strong. So that's why you dilute it with like, or make it sweeter with condensed milk. I don't have it often because I don't drink coffee often, but it's really good. I used to dilute the coffee over time. Yeah. And what, milk to make it sweeter, the condensed milk to make it sweeter and stuff. Yeah. So you can tell I don't drink the coffee that often. It's just, yeah. But I always like seeing people who've never had it before try it for the first time, and it's like they try to just drink it when it first gets served to them, but then it's like, oh no, 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 that's a bad idea. You're just gonna get punched with caffeine for the most part. And then it's like, wow, it's strong. You're gonna be awake for like 7 hours after. Oh my god. But when I drink caffeine, it's or coffee. It's not like I drink it for the caffeine boost. I just drink it because it tastes good. Because I don't really, caffeine isn't something I necessarily deal with all the time, you know, or it's not something that necessarily affects me. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? So I just kind of drink it because it tastes yummy. Same with energy drinks. Because I think energy drinks taste good. But you could say the same for things like soda and stuff. And soda is really popular. So, like, you know. Same with like tea. I just drink things because they taste good. Not because it'll give me energy or keep me awake for an all-nighter. If it tastes yummy, then I'll drink it. Bien? Bien? I don't get affected by caffeine due to the fact I drank too much in the past. Love the taste though. Yeah. That's fair. You just kind of built up a tolerance to it, which fair enough. I don't think I was ever dependent on caffeine though. I've always like heard from like my cousins and stuff who've already been through college and are like, "Oh, you're going to be drinking a ton of caffeine." But when I got to college, it was like not something I drank often. And even if I did drink it, it was like, "Oh, it was just because I liked the taste of it, not because I was chugging down 3 cups of caffeine per day just to get through classes and whatnot." Muy bien. But who knows? Maybe that'll change when, or like in the next few years.
Oh, this is great.
Who knows?
Oh, this is great.
My professor would be. My professor would be. Uh-oh. Professor would be. My professor. Okay, I'll leave it there and I'll cut here. Would be. Yippee. Sometimes I get myself over horchata. Great when the weather is hot. Oh my god. I've always wanted to try horchata. It looks really good. Like, how could it not be good? It's like a cinnamony, creamy drink. Like, how could it not be good? Seems refreshing too. Same with things like agua fresca. It's just like, you know, seems very refreshing, but I've never had it before because there's no good like Mexican or Hispanic or Latino cuisine here, which is unfortunate, but that doesn't stop me from making it myself, I guess. So who knows? Maybe I'll become a culinary expert by the end of this year. Would be. Sometimes they're rushing me. We're starting to get pelted by cinnamon to the. That's how I feel sometimes when I drink the milk that comes, or like the resulting milk after having like a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's just like, oh, there's just a shit ton of cinnamon there. Cinnamon and sugar is just pow. But I feel like it would be amplified like 10 times more with like real cinnamon, you know? So proud of me. Knowing all the I think when it comes to cereal, my favorite cereal would be either Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Frosted Flakes. Those would be my two go-to. Those would be my two go-tos. There we go. English. Boom. Nailed it. Oh my god. Ah. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I remember when I was younger, I used to really like Captain Crunch, but Captain Crunch is still good, but it's not something I would gravitate towards all the time. It would have to be something that I was craving a ton. But I don't know. Cereal is cereal. Cereal is good. Except for like fucking what, grape nuts or whatever. Ugh. But to each their own. To each their own. Knowing all the Spanish I know, not Spanish I know. I don't normally eat cereal, but like colors of fruity pebbles, drizzle some honey, perhaps. Ooh, that sounds nice. Not from her, but from. I don't normally eat cereal either, but I've really been in a cereal mood lately. So Frosted Flakes it is, because that's the cereal I have in the house right now. But from Dora, all those years, Dora, all. More in a yogurt mood. I've also been in a yogurt mood. I can't do like plain Greek yogurt. I just can't. I can tolerate vanilla Greek yogurt though. And just like regular yogurt, obviously, because regular yogurt is also really good. But, you know, it is what it is. All those years ago. Just a nice yogurt bowl with some peanut butter and granola. Very nice breakfast, in my opinion. Greek yogurt, oats, fruits, and honey. Peak. I will say I'm not much of a honey fan. Maybe it's just because when I was younger, whenever I was sick, I had to just like eat just many spoonfuls of honey, which I hated. It's probably just a texture thing now that I'm looking back at it, but you know, never been a massive honey fan, but maybe I'll get back into it. They down honey like an IV drip. Oh God. All those years ago. Dora, all those years.
Hola, soy Gora.
Hola,
My name's
soy
Dora.
Dora. ¿Cómo estás? Bien? Muy bien.
Oh, this is great.
My professor would be so proud of me, knowing all the Spanish I know, not from her, but from Dora all those years ago. Do do do.
Also, want to learn how to fly?
In like at this moment,
Yeah, want to learn how to fly?
sure. Subs look nice. Thank you. I will say this is like a template that I made ages ago, and I just haven't changed it since. I don't think I'll be changing them anytime soon. The font that I currently use, if anyone's curious, is called Red Hat Display. Um, and it's like a whole font family, but I typically use the Red Hat Display Black, which is like the thick version. It's thicker than bolded text. So that's the font that I use, if anyone's ever curious. And yeah, this format is actually new for like this year's shorts because it used to be just twitch.tv/Minyi, but I added the Twitch logo there because I think it looks cleaner. And because I was like looking at other shorts and being like, yeah, that does look nicer. And so I just kind of yoinked that, and here we are. But yay!
Also, want to learn how to fly?
Uh, uh,
Fly.
Mine never looked like they popped into frame, they just appeared. That's how my shorts used to be. Like, I used to edit shorts, or not shorts, I used to edit videos, like, just having the subtitle thing, and then I would extend it. Oh my god, I would just extend it all the way to the end and just do this, and then I would just like cut, like get rid of things, or not do that, but like I would cut, delete things if necessary, so it would just be like clips and clips and clips of that. And that was easier, but it didn't look as nice, so eventually we adopted the
All you do is
ropes, the keyframing strategy, which is really nice.
okay. So all you do is jump and fly.
Show me the ropes. I want to learn more keyframing though, because I only know the basics, but keyframing seems really cool.
Jump and fly.
And it's also the basis of like motion graphics. So like, you know, it would be something that's useful to learn, but we'll see.
And fly.
I need to do a seamless like cut here. Or seamless-ish. Where the hell did I? Like, goes down to here. Sure, let's try that.
Fly.
You know what? Sure. Should have saved the time my friend opened a tripwired door. So faded. Very nice. See, that's why I like editing so much. You can add little funny bits post production, and then it makes the moment so much funnier when you watch it back. But I could imagine it was really funny. I could envision it. And I'm like, yeah, that works.
And fly. And fly.
Loki, I did a pretty good job.
Fly.
Wow.
That's all you do.
That. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. I'll cut this out. Wow.
That's all you do.
That's crazy.
It's that easy.
Wow.
That's all you do.
That's crazy. Uh-oh. Boop, boop, boo. It is getting late, so probably after this short, then I will go. Because I'm tired. But, yeah. But we did get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to get 7 done today, which I think is pretty good. And I will finish these at some point. Maybe on an alt stream, maybe off stream. Who knows? But yay! That's so cool. Whoa. I can't believe this. I'd love to show my old unlisted vids, but not sure how that works as a chatter here. I don't think you can send links, though. I mean, my DMs are, like, mostly open. I'm pretty sure, on like most of my socials. So you could do it through there, I guess. Because I don't know if you can send links as a chat, or it might just block it out. Who knows? What do you mean, who knows? I'm the one that set the thing. I don't think you can, if I'm gonna be honest. But I always have my DMs, like, or my message requests, like, open on most socials. Sometimes I don't respond, but I'll, like, see them. And then I can be like, oh, yeah, sure. Assuming you'd like to see. Yeah, of course. Always down to see, like, old videos or, like, past works that people have edited and done before. Of course. That's so cool. Whoa. I can't believe this.
Yeah.
Untapped power.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Untapped power.
Yeah.
What the hell is the rest of this?
Now you try. No, so like, you forgot to do the fly part. Now you try.
Crazy.
It's that easy.
That's so cool.
That's
Wow.
all you do.
That's crazy.
It's that easy. Yeah.
Untapped power. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Untapped.
Yeah. Now you try.
I gotta turn this up.
Now you try. Now you try. No, so like, you forgot to do the fly part.
Let's see. Okay. Well, like, this is one of those ones where it's kind of long because the setup is a bit long, so I have to figure out what to cut out, which is fine, obviously. But I'm also just trying to, like, thinking about it on the side, just being like, oh, earlier vids don't have my voice on them, just subbing my friends. Actually, is that my voice? Oh, that's fair. I used to be a voiceless, or voiceless. I used to use my, I used to make videos where I didn't have my voice in them. But then I was like, no, I want to make commentary videos. So then I did like a quote unquote voice reveal for when I had like 10 subs or something, which is really silly. And I'm glad I did that change because I like being able to talk and interact directly. Because I know it's possible to be a voiceless creator, but it's also harder. So kudos to all those who are voiceless creators, but you know, I just prefer yapping away. Well,
It's really.
wait, why not? I meant to do that. I search you up on TikTok and get blasted by. Should I be concerned? Well, well, should you? Should I don't know whether or not I should be concerned or not. I would be concerned, considering Rage just has a what is it? A bundle full of player heads in his inventory. So I would be concerned.
It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard.
I'm trying my best here.
Also, also, want to learn how to fly?
Ah, ouchies. My hand. Oh no. I need to remember to actually like stretch out, stretch my hands and actually, do hand massages and stuff, because sometimes I forget to do that and then I feel the repercussions of not doing it after show. Yeah, this is probably going to be the last one. So let's speedrun this, shall we? Speedrun is a loose term, but, we'll see.
Want to learn how to fly? Want to learn how?
I sneezed. That's why I muted and you didn't. My little goober just went boom, and nothing happened.
How to fly? How to fly?
Boop boop boop. Boop. Wait, what? Learn how to fly? Sure, sure. Show me the road. I have a lot of copyrighted stuff. Oh my god. Copyright. I remember when I was like first starting out, I was really worried about trying not to get copyrighted, obviously. So I would always use my go-to songs would always be like no copyrighted sounds. The YouTube channel with like just a bunch of songs that don't get copyrighted. Uh but I've obviously learned and I have better music choices for my videos, which mostly just consist of like Nintendo and stuff, which is towing the line with like copyright, I'm pretty sure. But, we'll see. But even then, I don't use background music much. And I think that's something I want to experiment with more, I would think. So, we'll see. Oops.
Okay, so all you
Show me the road.
okay, so all you do is okay, so all you do is okay,
Oh.
okay, so all you do is j- jump and fly.
Hmm.
That's
Wow.
all you do.
Wow. That.
That's all you
Wait. Oh no, I did this wrong. That should be there. And this should be here.
that's
Wow.
all you do. All you do.
Hmm. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's that easy. It's that easy.
Rage is gonna be so happy that these shorts are finally coming out. He's been begging me for ages. And here we are. Yippee. That is so. That is so. That's so cool. Oh my god. There we go.
Now you try. Now you try. Now you- No, so like, you forgot the. No, so like, you forgot. No, no,
Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. There we go.
no, so like, no, so like, you try. No, so like, now you try. No, so like, no, so like, you forgot the dude to fly. You forgot the. You forgot the dude to fly part. The dude to the dude to fly.
Debating which 3 vids I should send? I mean, just do whatever. Anything is fine. Whatever you're most proud of. Because I'm always down to, like, see what other people do, you know? Like, whenever I'm, like, teaming with someone new or, like, talking to someone new, I always look through some of the, like, stuff they've, like, edited. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. Very nice. It's probably something that I'll look at, like, just off stream anyways, because that's when I look through DMs and whatever. But, you know. And it's also getting late, so I should end soon. So, lock in, Mint. You have, like, what, 5 seconds of the set left.
The dude to fly. You forgot the dude to fly part. Fly part.
Yo, yo. Why? 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 I don't know what that means. But me tired, if you couldn't tell.
It's really not that hard.
There we go.
It's really. It's really not that hard.
Not that hard. There we go. Okay, we're done.
Want to learn how to fly?
Sure, show me the ropes. Let me see if
Okay, so all
there's
you do
anything.
is jump and fly. That's
Wow,
all you do.
that's crazy.
It's that easy.
That is so. That's. It only lets me send 3 messages on TikTok. Fair. Fair. So cool.
Now you try. No, so like, you forgot the dude to fly part.
Yo.
It's really not that hard.
Yippee! Learn to fly. That's what we'll call it. Oh my god. Okay, chat. So we've had a semi-productive editing session. We have gotten 7 done today, which is, not the most efficient, but I think it was also fun. So, yippee! I'll take it. So that means, who won the how do I do this again? Who won the prediction? Waiting for result? Oh my god. Wait, how do I do this again? I don't. What the flip? Guess you're watching 2 vids of shenanigans. Whoopee! Yeah, you did a lot. Yippee! See, sometimes I think it's like, oh, it's only 7 shorts, but then it's like, oh, I subtitled all of these manually. So it's a lot of, so it is a lot of work. Yay. Choose outcome. All right, how many shorts will Mint finish today? I have finished 7 shorts today, so complete prediction. Yippee! 5 to 10 shorts, one. We like hit the smack dab, the middle of that. Yay! So just Amir gets his channel points back. How fun. But let's go over to the just chatting screen and just do the outro, I guess. But thank you all. I lost my 10. No. No, it's okay. That's why you don't gamble. That's why you don't gamble, kids. Or chat, I guess. But yeah, thank you all for showing up to stream. This was a fun one and a different one. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it again on the main channel. I don't know. Maybe it's something you guys enjoy. I don't really know. We'll see. I think I had fun. Not the most entertaining one, but it was also chill, which I also liked. So, yippee! Rest well, Mint. Much love, chat. Much love. Thank you all for tuning into stream. It was fun. Thank you to the chatters and lurkers and whoever else is here. I always appreciate you all, and I will see you all tomorrow for day 34 of the Mint-A-Thon. Whenever that happens, I'll just randomly post about it at some point. So we'll see. We'll see. Do I want to raid anyone? Nah, it's late, so no raiding anyone today. But that means you all should sleep well, rest well, chat, and I will see you all tomorrow for another Mint-A-Thon stream. Yippee! Okay, bye, chat. Have a good night or day or afternoon, wherever the hell you are in the world. And stay healthy, do good things, and yay. All right, bye bye. Bye, bye bye.